Hi, it's Nick Chong with Remax West. So today I want to talk about the myth of the potential rate drop on the 23rd uh, of this month. So there's been a lot of talk about how, you know what, with the rates dropping, it's going to stimulate the market and stuff like that. So let's really, really talk about what the reality is so far, right? Because honestly, a lot, I don't know what happened, but somewhere down the line, especially in our education system, we really need a course about personal finances and stuff like that because people just don't know what they're talking about. So let's shed some light on this. All right. So here's I just want to talk about a couple of fun things here. Right? Not fun actually, but let's talk about 2022 in February. We were flying high. Do you remember those great times where some people were great? I mean, they were getting a great deal for mortgage rates, right? 1.5%. So let's assume the average price of a home is $1 million. So you're gonna have a mortgage of $800,000. Okay. I know this is a very dry topic, but like I just wanna give you guys, some background here because even with these great rates, you have to understand, right? After food, I mean, like car payments, all that stuff, right? How much do people normally save, right? Like, I mean, I've actually, I've actually surveyed some people, right? And I've asked them, how much do you actually save a month to go back in the account? Some people, I've heard numbers, and I'm not gonna, obviously, I'm not gonna, you know, say who it is, but some people say 200, some people say 500, some people say 1,000, and not many people say that. So let's use 500 as the number, okay? Why is this number important? Well, let's say here 2022, good old days, at least early part of 2022. So you have $3,200, all right, for a mortgage that you have to pay. You still have to pay for food because you still have to eat and car payments, whatever else, right? But let's say after all that stuff, then you have to pay $3,200 plus you save, let's say, $500. Okay. So that's $3,700 right there. Okay. 32 plus 500. So you have a buffer of $500, right? So that's 3,700. Guess what happens? Now the rates, and the worst part of all this, that's why some of these realtors, you dum dums out there, when the bank even told us, the government told us there would be 10 hikes. Somehow, I don't know why people started saying, don't worry, it'll go down. They said there would be 10 hikes. After one hike, people started panicking. Okay. And by July 2023, people that used to pay 3,200 with a $500 buffer of 3,700, bam. Now we're at 5,600. 5,600. Let me repeat that. 5,600. So the person that had $3,200 payment with a 500 buffer is at $3,700. That means now they are in the red for $1,900 a month. Okay. And this is what annoys me when I hear people say, oh, but the rates are dropping. The rates are dropping. Well, let's take a look at what really happened with our paltry 0.25 drops three times. That's 0.75 in total. Okay. 5240. 5240. That's right. I just had to repeat it because let's look at 2022 when people were basically, this is what they had budgeted, 3,200 plus 500. Okay. This is what the drop does. So that means we are still in a deficit, a very large deficit of over $1,500 still. Okay. 1,500 every month. My math might be not the best, but I do know that people don't magically have jobs that pay them or they net an additional 1,500, even if it's combined income. Okay. It just doesn't normally happen. So I know everyone's saying that because it's going to drop. What's the reality? Okay. Here's the reality. If we were to drop another 0.5 next week, it's going to be $5,000. Okay. So if in 2022 we were paying $3,200 with a $500 buffer, and they were to drop it another 0.5, we are still in the red for $1,300. So, you know what? All this news that is being spread, or a lot of these lies, that's what they are. Call them myths, whatever, but let's call them lies, okay? Or frankly, these people don't know what they're talking about, okay? Most households right now are in a deficit of $1,300 on a purchase of $1 million. That's the real news. I hope this was helpful. And you know what? If you have any questions, I'm here to help, right? Give me a call, 647 699 8000. Thank you. Bye now.